Today I'm going to Derby to launch our local election campaign. Let's fight for a great Conservative result in these local elections. You've got records to stand on. You've frozen the council tax. You've done the right thing. I'm right with you. Let's get out there and fight for it. Thank you. We're off to a family firm that manufactures women's clothing. But this is something I do a lot of, going to people's workplaces, wandering around, chatting to people and hearing about people's concerns.
Why is it you're keeping old age pensioners in wait when there's so many young uns on the streets what need jobs?
I don't think in an economy there's just like a set number of jobs and it's either for young people or older people. What we've got to try and do as a country is grow the number of jobs, is make sure that businesses like this are actually expanding so they can keep older people on for longer and employ younger people. People sometimes can be a bit guarded to start with. If you get them going, they tell you what they think. Sometimes you might not like everything that you hear, but it's really important you get it from people straight. Welcome, talkers. Thank you very much.
You are good.
Good.
You are
Hi, James.
All right,
Nice to see you. Londoners have got a big and important choice to make. It's a choice between the past and the future, between the politics of division and the politics of ambition, between the big spending, money wasting, grandstanding bad old days or the promise of better times to come. And that mayor is the next man on this stage, Boris Johnson. He's been a good mayor for London. He's worked hard for people. He's kept his promises and he's kept your bills down.
What have you got on tomorrow?
I've got Prime Minister's questions. I've got a whole lot of meetings to check on policies that are being implemented to make sure that things are really happening. I spend a lot of time doing that. We've got a problem of youth unemployment. We've got a problem of an economy that needs to rebalance and have more in terms of manufacturing and aerospace and technology, and so apprenticeships are vital for those sorts of skills. Hi, David. Nice to meet you. What were you doing before?
I was just at college.
Right.
And, just finished at college and had a
What had you
part-time
done
job.
at college? What sort of stuff?
The first year I studied ICT.
Right.
The second year I studied business studies.
Yeah, everyone knows if you do your A-levels you can go to university, but what are the other pathways? And we don't seem to.
It seems to be too much push to university and nothing to.
But I think that's
for a
partly
career.
because it's not necessarily the teachers. I don't think necessarily know what the alternatives are. I think it's the government actually has got. We're going to set up this National Career Service now, and try and get into the schools and give you the different options. My vision is that we have both the pathways: A-levels, university, academic education, GCSEs, vocational courses, apprenticeships, and then perhaps on to university. Give young people more information.
And how do you manage to keep up when you're travelling like this with everything that's going on in London?
The BlackBerry, the mobile phone, the email, all these people, and of course the red box.
This is young Georgia, who's our Prime Minister.
How old are we?
She's 14 months, 14 months, aren't you?
Great, I got an 18-monther. It's a great
Yes.
age because they're just first words, first steps, first.
It's amazing. I don't know how you do it, it's such a busy job.
So it gets easier.
Okay, well, thank you for that. It's great to meet you. Yeah, see you.
Tomorrow, talk me through your morning.
Well, so tomorrow I'll be getting up normal time, very, very early, and I work right here. I do all the paperwork for the day, try and get on top of that, all the meetings I've got coming up, have a meeting 8:30, and then tomorrow I'll be off to go and vote for Boris in London, and put my cross in the box with Samantha.
And why should people watching this video go and vote tomorrow morning?
I hope people will go and vote tomorrow morning because these elections matter. It matters whether you have a good mayor in London or someone who would divide our city. It matters wherever you are in the country that you've got good local councillors trying to keep your council tax down, trying to deliver good value for money, and that's what Conservatives do. And if you live in any of our big cities, in Bristol, in Bradford, in Manchester, Birmingham, Nottingham, Leeds, you've got the chance to go out and vote to have a mayor running your city. And I hope people will go out and vote yes.